Hi everyone, it's Suey, and today let's talk about comebacks. I want to talk about this because I always find it interesting that as soon as a comeback is announced, everybody, almost everybody, many people, lots of people will say, "Oh man, my poor wallet. Oh man, I'll give you all my money." And I always think to myself, why do people instantly think about that it's going to cost money? Now, back in the day, everything did cost money. We had to go out and buy tape or a record or something if we wanted to play the music on our own, if we wanted to be in control of listening to some song or music. Otherwise, we were at the mercy of the radio. I am that old. Back in the day, we had to buy music if we wanted to listen to it. Today, we don't have to buy the music. We can stream it on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Music, on YouTube Music, on all kinds of other music places. iTunes, you can buy it if you want. You can buy it to support the artist, but Spotify also supports the artist. I think, if I understand correctly how it works. Streaming it on YouTube supports the artist, obviously, because that's become a huge thing. Nowadays, buying the music is a whole different mindset. It's not about listening to the music. It's not buying the music to listen to the music. It's buying the music to collect the albums, right? Am I right? It's buying the music to collect the photo cards. And it's not about the music itself. So it's also about supporting them. I understand that also. But I always find it funny when people always moan about comebacks as if it's going to cost them so much money. It's only if you are a collector that it does, right? Otherwise, comebacks, we can all enjoy them without spending anything. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because it's something I always think about whenever a comeback happens and people start going off on that thing. Now, I'm not saying that being a collector of albums is anything wrong. Obviously, I have a few back here myself, but compared to a lot of people, I only buy some now and then. Whenever I feel like this huge urge, or I happen to be in the store when we ever go to concerts, we always make a pilgrimage to the store and buy an album. But I don't do the full-on collecting. I don't worry about if I have every version. I don't worry about if I have every album. I don't collect photo cards. So it's a different, when I hear about comebacks, I'm excited. I'm going to add to my playlist on Spotify, which I talked about in another vlog. I'm going to categorize those songs like crazy. I'm going to pick favorites. I'm going to organize songs and listen to them like crazy. And to me, it's like this awesome thing that we get to have in this day and age where we don't have to buy the music to listen to it. We don't have to listen to the radio and push record on our big huge boombox to make our fun little mixtape. It's awesome. It's so awesome. I love how it works these days. And I love how we still can get a CD and we still can stick it in a CD player if we want to, which I do now and then. These CDs that I have back here, I take them downstairs to my big stereo system with huge surround sound speakers and crank it, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I wish I could do that more often, actually. But it's down where I'm not at a lot of times, so then I have to go down and do it like specifically. I'm going to go blast music now instead of play it while I'm doing stuff, which is what I do with Spotify on my regular, Bluetooth speakers up where I am doing stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so what are your thoughts about this? Let's talk about it. Are you one that spends a ton of money whenever there's a comeback? Whenever somebody announces a comeback, do you think about how much it's going to cost money, or do you think about how you're going to organize songs in a playlist? Do you wish there were more comebacks? Do you wish there were fewer? What do you think that a group should have? Maybe 3 comebacks a year or something? Or is that too much? Does that work them too hard? Is it too stressful on them? What are your thoughts about comebacks and how it affects us as a fan? What do we expect, and what should we be doing to support them? Should we be buying albums to support them, or do you think listening on Spotify and streaming on YouTube and hyping them up on a YouTube channel or whatever you do, talking about them on Twitter, do you think that's supporting them? I'm curious to know what you guys all think about this. So let me know in comments, like and subscribe if you're finding these talking vlog things fun. And yeah, let me know. Let's talk about comebacks. See you next time. Bye.